Hi, I'm back. You can't fucking get rid of me. You'll notice I also have a little tag along. That's our DM. They really wanted to show off my model on their stream. Bye, guys. Welcome back. As I mentioned, before we took our brief break, I will be less reactive to chat verbally. I will still be typing in chat. I just won't be as like verbal because I have to pay attention to everything happening on screen and in stream and like with the campaign. So if I am not responding to you, do not be alarmed. That is just par for the course with D&D. If you like super responsive streams, those are all of my other streams except for Saturday streams for D&D. That's why there is a pinned message at the top. Mwah. Blushy. Blushy. I sound doubled? Why do I sound doubled? Do I really? Do you have my stream open twice? Thank you, miss. I was gonna say, do you have my stream open twice and or can you hear me from some other section? I was like, I should not be doubled. I should. But miss, I love you. Mwah. I love you, I love you, I love you. Hi, Tsuki. It's okay, Apple. It's okay. This is Kudai. This is our DM. Oh, thank you for the head pats. That's going to show up on Kudai's stream. I enjoy my head pats, Kudai. This is Kudai. They wanted to show my model off on their stream, so we're doing a brief little collab in VTube Studio before we get back to our normal shenanigans. Are they undeafened? Kudai is not. Here.
I'll ask everybody my question since we're waiting for Kudai. What's something that made everybody smile today?
I have a new model. That's what made me smile.
You do. Guys, Kai's model's so cute. You should go look at it. And to make it easier to go look at.
Thanks.
I ordered toilet paper.
You know, it's the little thing sometimes.
Seriously,
I was given
honestly.
a compliment today.
Oh, yay!
You deserve
What compliment?
compliments.
Stop.
What compliment?
I don't want any more.
What?
We'll do even more of a fuss over it and give you compliments the entire day.
You deserve all of them.
No, blades make me. Actually, I need to turn it down a little bit.
So.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Anyone want to recap what we did last time?
There's socks on the floor.
I can recap. I have the notes.
Hell yeah. Go ahead. Go for it. Because
So,
I don't.
We started off haggling with a child at a shop. And then Kin tried to steal said child of the owl person. And then Sora took us to a fight club where we found a bear fighting someone, and then Drac fought the bear and won, and then fought Sora and lost, and then Sora fought Iris and kicked ass, and then it was dinner time, and Ace ate the table, and Owen began flirt again, and it was a problem. But then we went to the tavern to settle in for the night, and Kin and Sora decided to take a room together and had their nice little private chat. And now it's time for Owen and Iris to go on a late night shopping trip.
Yeah.
Shopping spree!
Yeah. Shopping spree!
How many things are you going to buy?
Right now we have a list of... Yeah, I was going to say, for sure, I have a list of 3 things. I don't know if Iris has anything.
Put this right.
I do not. I was coming along to keep you company. That was my job.
Totally just an innocent shopping spree. The shops are absolutely open at this time of night. Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about.
Of course. Why wouldn't they be?
Exactly.
You know what I forgot to pull up? My fucking character sheet.
Oh shit, so did I!
Important!
Wow.
What, how?
It's okay, I accidentally pulled up Roll20 earlier, it's fine.
Oh no!
Oh
Am I the
no.
only one with their character sheet up? Am I the only one?
Look, it's been a busy day. It's been a busy day.
Look, there's a
I
lot
have
of things
everyone's
going on.
character sheet pulled up.
I have a lot of stuff in my brain.
Roll20 what we're not supposed to pull up?
We don't need
We're not
roll.
using it anymore.
Because we're using one more multiverse.
One more multiverse?
That I have open. That's ready to go. I just don't have my character
the character sheet.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
That's it, thank you.
Yeah.
It really has been a while, huh?
It really has. It really has.
November 25th. Okay, notes.
Yep.
I have
I'm actually not logged in on this browser. Interesting.
God, there's so many wires on my desk. I need to organize all this shit.
I feel that.
They have to get new arms first.
All right, I have my character sheet open. We're good. It's fine.
I have everyone's character sheet open. We're fine.
Look.
Okay.
Okay.
With all the food
so-
I'm eating, I feel like my health would be up more.
Now your
Well,
stomach's
after this
just
long
expanding a little
rest-
bit.
You have a point of exhaustion from all the masticating you've been doing.
Yes.
You guys were planning to go. Were you guys planning on going through a window, or am I remember that?
I think our
Incorrectly?
plan had been at least Owen's plan when she had clocked the street. Let me get back to one more multiverse. Does the portal down here still work? Whee!
Possibly.
I need to like get the visual on it. Give me a second. Fucking invisible
Give
wall.
me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I will fix that.
Ace, please remove yourself.
Let me out. We're
Are you still
trapped.
in the room? Oh my god.
We're trapped.
There's so many invisible walls. I don't know which way is out.
We're trapped. We're trapped. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, there we go. Not trapped anymore.
This is not a
There you
dance.
Okay, I think if I remember
Wait.
correctly,
Wait.
on
I
top
follow.
of one of the shops. Yeah, there was the roof access.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ace, are you going along with them for the?
It won't let me out. Help.
I can't get out.
I am the only
Oh.
one not trapped.
Okay.
Hashtag rogue.
Okay, hold on.
Help.
I'm outside.
Help.
Everyone's getting traveled, so
Oh,
can
fuck.
I roll one?
Everybody's
There's
going on a
not
trip.
there.
Bye.
Everybody.
Oh, hello.
Ken just gets to.
Oh, more
Pretend he's
invisible
not
walls.
there.
There we go. Okay.
Peek.
There was a way to get up
Peek.
there, wasn't there? There we go.
Yeah. And you guys were going into the magic shop, correct?
Yeah,
That's
magic
correct.
shop and then the weapon shop afterwards.
Yeah, so this door works. Let me
Meow.
make sure you guys are still being heard. I believe
Ha!
you guys- There you are.
It worked this time.
Alright. Since it's out past dark, you guys might wanna Oh, you guys went through the top, that's right.
Uh-huh.
And we're going in.
Oh, hi. I love that it's an entire party. Like, even Sora's fucking here. Hi, Sora.
Like that Naram is chaperoning.
Are you going along as well?
Naram says this is the work of the A-tie.
Are you partaking in crime?
This is not a crime, it's a shopping trip. What are you talking
We're
about?
shopping. It
We're
is a girls'
shopping.
Trip. Leave us alone.
With your kid?
No, no one else is supposed to be here.
Ace is here. I thought Ace was going along. I don't know who all is actually going with you guys.
It is literally Iris and Owen.
Okay.
Welcome to my chat.
All right. Can I have you both roll investigation?
Sure.
Because I know you're looking for specific items.
That's a 24! D&D Beyond didn't hate me on my first roll. Let's go.
You better knock on wood.
I said first roll, specifically.
Oh, okay. Okay. That is a 16.
All right. And what were the things you guys were looking for?
The two things I'm looking for from the magic shop are the Silver Raven and the Scroll of Zephyr Strike.
All right. I have to pull up my own shops again. 'Cause I can't remember what the Silver Raven is. It's just a silver bird, right?
Yeah, it's like it's like a little silver statue, if I remember correctly, that you can like actually will turn into a raven.
Snow.
What is Snow doing?
The chat, the VC chat.
Pardon? cast mention. Casts a message and asks Owen to steal the Owlin child.
Oh my god! We're not kidnapping! This is a shopping trip!
They're also not at the magic shop anymore.
Yeah, we are. I thought
No,
that's where
You know,
we
the
were.
owls aren't. Like, the owners. God, I hope they're not there!
Where are we then?
You just entered a mimic.
Oh no.
You guys just lost 2 party members.
Oh no.
Time to reroll our character storybook, let's go!
All right. We are now the
All right.
parent. Thank you, Tris.
Alright. You find the silver raven pretty effortlessly. It was just kind of on a shelf. The scroll, however, seems to be in the very back, which is now locked by some form of arcana.
Okay, well, the first thing Owen is going to do is Owen is going to walk up to the statue, and they're always, especially in a magic shop, going to check to make sure that there's like no traps or anything, or like no alarm set, etc., that she can just take it.
Roll investigation.
18.
Alright. As far as you can tell, there's no mechanical traps.
You might want to check for magic before touching anything.
Do you happen to have any arcane inclinations, Iris?
Unfortunately, I don't have any spells, if that's what you're asking. I have a +1 in arcane though.
You have more than I do.
I can do my best. I mean, we did learn about a bit of magic, like when I was taking my tours and my tutors and lessons and stuff. So I can absolutely try.
Go ahead, give it a
I
shot.
am not Gale. I'm not gonna eat it.
No eating shoes.
So can I roll Arcana and see if there's any magic traps? DM.
Yeah, go ahead.
We should have brought the one with detect magic. I feel like we did not think this through.
10.
You don't sense any magic traps.
I mean, I don't sense anything. I'm not fully inclined to the weave, so I'm not 100% sure, but I don't sense anything at least.
Owen nods and decides to grab that on the way out and goes back to the locked door.
Alright.
Just in case. If they set off alarms, they're already gone before anybody gets here.
I'll check the locked door as well. Arcana.
Yeah. This one seems to be more of a mix of arcana and mechanical. It seems like
That's a dirty 20.
yeah, it's very much a mechanical and arcana type lock. More of like they don't cast the spell themselves. Roll investigation.
Oh no, that's a nat 1 on my end.
Oh, let me roll as well. One sec. Oh, no, 4.
Better than a nat 1!
After a lot of fumbling around right here at this area, you manage to just like you lift the curtain right there a little bit and do find a button. After like looking around and trying to figure out what the trigger is for like at least 15 minutes.
Maybe it's this one.
Push it.
All right.
Push it. Push it.
I pushed it.
Push it.
Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, yeah, you push it, and this arcana, this like lock of arcana over this entryway vanishes.
And then Owen is immediately going to set about like picking the lock.
Well, it's more of it's a magical lock.
Oh, so
barring
it's just
entrance right
open.
here. It's just open.
Sweet. She pushes the door open.
It was
We
kind of
did it.
like a little door.
It's the baby door.
Child. We're not kidnapping the child. Okay, and then
Another child.
and then Owen is going to proceed to look for the scroll that was specifically requested.
Oh,
Right.
help.
Yeah, roll me another investigation as you go to like search through the bookshelf of scrolls.
8.
I'm gonna.
We're back to my normal D&D Beyond roll scroll. D&D Beyond rolls.
It's going great.
I got 11.
Oh god. Crap. I'm clicking stuff that I'm not used to having 3 fucking monitors again. Oh, where's the shops again? That was the wrong freaking shop. Welcome to your brain dead DM. Yeah, going through, you find a lot of the useless scrolls. Just like there's a few scrolls of healing, like different healing spells. I'm not gonna figure out which specific ones right now. You do end up finding the scroll of Zephyr Strike.
Owen's once again gonna look for at least physical traps. She genuinely doesn't think there's any on like a bookshelf type thing, but like she's just gonna check.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead.
What's that book with the big shiny gem on it? Can I go look at that?
It's a 16.
There are no physical traps that you can find. Yeah, go ahead. Go look at the book.
I'm gonna go look at the big book with the shiny gem on it.
Has Iris finally found something she wants to buy?
I'm
Because
just
this is
looking.
a totally normal shopping trip.
I'm gonna investigate it to make sure it has no traps. That's the wrong one. That's intimidation. That was not. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that.
intimidate
No.
Intimidate the book.
The 6. I'm just looking.
The traps willingly
You
give
don't
up.
find any traps.
Okay. I'm gonna, with one finger, I'm gonna very carefully like pull up the top and just kind of like peek in to see what's in there.
So, opening the cover, the very first page, in very intricate runing, it's in a language that seems to, like, under your view, it seems to shift around and change from runes to more scrawled lettering to very cursive and clean lettering before it finally settles on the very flowy letters of Elfin. The first page says, I have this in my notes, hold on. I actually had this in my notes. Fuck! No! Notes, please! Grimoire of the Anarchy.
Hey,
Would you
Owen,
like-
Yes.
do you know what the anarchy is? Do I know what the anarchy is?
It does not ring a bell for you. Well, actually, roll me religion.
What is alphabet? There we go. 10.
Not off the top of your head.
We can always procure it and ask someone else at a later date.
And she's gonna very carefully flip the next page with her finger just to see if she can get any more information before agreeing to anything. You can tell she's a little nervous about that suggestion, but she's trying.
So you're gonna continue trying to read it, essentially.
I'm just gonna flip the next page and just see if there's anything that like explains anything.
The next page just has a big spell sigil on it. It seems to be some kind of transmutation sigil, from what you can tell.
Oh my fucking god. Kai, do you know what I just remembered I had? I can sense fucking magic.
That's why I was like, that's why I was like, what would, if only we had somebody that could detect magic. But you know, it's not my character.
It's fine. It's fine. Fine.
Oh no, darling.
It's been a minute. I've been moving. I've been carrying heavy shit up 3 flights of stairs all week. It's been a long week. Okay. God, yeah, I'm gonna activate that, which is basically just detect magic and see if this thing is anything other than transmutation.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
It has quite a bit. It definitely has a bit of necromancy around it. Transmutation. Just in general, it has a very kind of darkish aura to it.
You know, I like me a book every now and then. I love to read. I like learning, but that might be a little bit more trouble than I'm willing to sign up for.
If you're certain.
Well, it has a lot of necrotic energy around it. I don't know if I want to deal with that after everything we've been through and that dream. So, and she like puts her hand on her neck again. I don't need anything else going for my neck like that. So,
I'd like to mention it's not like it's physically necromantic. It's more of like it holds necromantic spells inside.
still, it makes me nervous.
That's fair. And then Owen's gonna go back to like delicately pulling the scroll off the shelf.
Yeah. I'd like to mention, within the Grimoire of Anarchy, I also had the author's name for it, which was Ruben Daishi.
I feel like that's important.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I forgot I had that wrote down as well, and I didn't mention it.
Do you think it's important? I've never done anything like this, so I don't know what's important to take and what isn't.
That's personal preference. I would say a book that is that ornate and that intense, as you describe, might be worth it, but I have no need for it. I have no magical inclination, so...
I only have a little when I get upset. So,
We do have a bard.
that's true. I mean, maybe. She's like physically nervous. Like,
Owen is
you
like
can
standing
see
there
she's
with like one finger on the
physically
scroll,
nervous.
half of it pulled out, like looking back at Iris. I'm not stealing the child!
Yeah, don't take that out of context, anybody.
Alright,
I mean, I guess if we don't need it, we can always return it, right? Like tomorrow night.
If we're here, usually, if you're shopping at this hour of the night, you vacate the premises fairly quickly.
Right. Right.
However, we could always find a place to discard it.
I suppose that's true.
Owen over here corrupting the noble.
I guess she'll like slowly start to pick the book up.
Alright. Just lifts up.
At the same time, Owen finishes pulling the scroll off and then turns to hand it over to Iris so Iris can put it in her magical bag.
Should we leave something behind or like
That is up to you. We do not have enough gold to pay for these items. We can leave something else if you have an idea, but
I mean, I feel like the gold that my parents gave me might be a little obvious since, you know, the printing's different in each area, but
Owen just very quietly chuckles, like low to themselves. We could always leave an IOU note.
do they accept those?
Sure. Why wouldn't they?
All right. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Owen's gonna let Iris handle that, like writing the IOU note. They're gonna brush by Iris on the way back to pick up the silver statue and just kind of lean over Iris's shoulder. You're adorable. And then they're gonna continue walking to the statue.
Hey, yo! And it's the IOU is just it's very nice print, very calligraphy-esque. And she's gonna very carefully fold that and put it where the grimoire was and walk towards where they came from, the ceiling again. Trying her best to hide the blush on her cheeks.
Owen's gonna grab the statue and then very quickly start making their way out.
Alright. Back onto the streets you go.
No.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello, Kin.
It's so bright. Sorry, Kin, we didn't steal the child.
Damn.
Kin just really wants to be a father.
Does he want to be a father or does he want to be daddy? That's different.
Hey, yo.
Depends on the
Considering
person.
we were talking about like a 5-year-old, perhaps not.
Fruit.
Oh my god.
Oh, now you're set for a whole hour. Look at you.
I think that's generous.
Which
Well,
one was it?
there's a wall here.
The weapon
apparently.
shop is over there.
Where?
Owen would glance across and see if there was a way to make it across the rooftops to either get in from the roof or to drop down the backside so they are not on the main street when entering.
That's the bookshop. That's the diner.
It's over
Where's the
here.
one?
It's right here where I am.
Is it? I didn't see a thing.
Yeah, it's right here.
I also don't see a thing.
I was gonna say roll investigation to
Will do. I was
find
just
a way-
going to the portal.
Yeah.
Investigation.
15 on my end.
so
7.
you pretty easily find a way to get up onto the roof.
I
and
literally
kinda
don't
easily get
see like
across.
a travel thing for this. What in the world?
I wonder if you can just press T
Yeah, you should be able to
to-
just press T and go in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fancy.
You find it pretty easily. And there's a back door to the weapon shop. It seems to be where they throw like
oh. Strax
a lot
duck.
of junk.
My god, the fucking duck. Then Owen would very carefully, like, whether they have to lockpick or whatnot, they would make their way into a discreet entrance of the building.
Roll sleight of hand for lockpicking.
That's a 26.
You get in just fine.
Haha. And then once they're inside, Owen is looking specifically for, let me find my notes, the merfolk blade.
Yeah, so all the, there was only a few blades and stuff that was in here, but most blades were just on, like, racks like this. So you'd be able to find it pretty easily.
And then, as par for the course, Owen's also going to check for traps just to make sure that when she goes to pull it off, there's nothing coming for her.
Say it again.
Oh, Owen's going to check the shelf, like the rack for any sort of like trigger, like weight trigger or something to make sure that when she pulls it off, not like an alarm won't sound.
Yeah, go ahead, roll investigation for that.
That's a 9.
It doesn't seem there is anything.
Owen's gonna like stand in front of the blade and glance at Iris. Was there anything here that you were interested in before I pick this up and we head out?
Well, physical weapons are wonderful, but I prefer the ones that fit neatly into thin air.
Fair enough. And then Owen is going to just double check and then like pick up the blade and start scurrying out because they don't want to stay in a weapon shop longer than they have to.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem to set off any traps or anything.
All right. And then they're going to head out. And they are going to, having a successful girls' trip, carefully make their way back to the inn.
All right.
Meow.
Oh, what? My LMM stopped working for a moment there.
Oh no!
Where is the inn? Hold on. Nodes. Oh goodness gracious, I cannot tell any of this.
The invisible wall.
Boom. Everyone's back. I gotta rush back to my room.
Left Kin there all
that
alone.
Was successful.
I would say so. I would recommend making sure that your bag is out of sight, just in case.
Just walk around, Kin. You can go through the fucking wall. Alright. With that, would we like to go to bed and go to morning?
Yeah, they're gonna. Owen is down to take their 4-hour meditative nap.
Iris will do her nighttime skin and hair routine and get ready for bed and go to bed.
That just reminds me of like essentially like Iris having a 10-step skincare routine and Owen is just
Basically.
splashing water on their face.
Pretty much.
And Owen still somehow has better skin.
Hashtag water creature, baby.
Alrighty. With that, soon the sun rises. Kin, how light of a sleeper are you?
Given that I'm sleeping with an X, essentially, and still feeling very suspicious, I would argue very light this evening.
Yeah. So in the morning, you wake up pretty easily, or like right before sunset. And you just see Sora moving out of bed to go grab his clothes. And instead of leaving, he just sits down with his legs crossed and seems to go into a bit of a meditative state.
He's trying to poison you first.
Yeah. He just seems to go into a bit of a meditative state.
I'm not gonna bother him, and I'm gonna awkwardly leave the room through the wall. just have a sit down waiting on everyone to come by. I don't want to bother him with too much since we discussed quite a bit last night and have quite a bit to think about.
Eat. Yeah. The rest of you, how does your morning wake up though?
Not well.
Just, oh my god, that was so distant.
Nuram is, early to bed, early to rise type bastard. So I imagine he probably gets up around the same time as Kin.
Because Sora rose right before sunset, or sunrise.
Well, how do you sleep?
Yes, I do, although I prefer not to.
That's fair.
Vulnerability
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
thing to be avoided.
I agree. It makes no sense that we just go unconscious for hours at a time.
Yes. But one day, perhaps with enough training, I will become stronger than my base needs.
A bit weird, but I know what you mean. What kind of base needs do you have?
Githzerai do not
I'm pretty
do
sure
not
you're
eat
a
in
Yankee.
similar. No, I am Zerai. Although, given with new lore from Baldur's Gate 3, I've made this character more similar to a Githyanki by complete accident. Because I was going off old Githzerai lore. Anyways, given that we do not need to eat as much as the other races of this realm, however, much more water is required for my people than
They're amphibians.
You're a
They're weird.
mermaid?
Amphibians.
Their brains get too hot when they use their psychic powers, so they're literally water cooled.
Like my PC.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Any other? I mean, I've barely seen you eat much.
Yes, my people don't eat as much, and what we do eat, we completely burn in our bodies.
All good things to know. Well, I feel like we haven't gotten a chance to talk much.
I
But-
do not talk much.
And that's fair. I don't really prefer talking. I usually observe better than I talk, but if there's ever a time when you've got something on your burning brain, concerns, things like that, I mean,
I voice them when they are apparent.
fair. Do you like coffee?
I do not know what that is.
Oh, mate, give me just a minute. I'm gonna go find coffee.
As Kin leaves, that's when Sora kind of comes out of the room. Kind of tapping his feet on the ground a bit, looking around.
The moment he exits the room, Nurum is going to point at him. You there. You were sleeping with my compatriot last night, correct?
He was just like, not in the
Did
not
you
in the
sleep
way you're-
alongside him, yes or no?
Yeah, we shared a bed.
He seemed uncomfortable this morning. What did you do to him?
Oh.
I didn't do anything. Gonna just.
Nurum is going to squint and stare at him.
We talked as like we didn't really do much. We talked and then just turned in for the night.
Okay. And Nurum is going to walk back to his bedroom because he forgot his backpack.
God, we're an awkward bunch of fucks, huh?
Neurom is a complete alien. I don't know what you want from
He
me.
literally is an alien. Quite literally, he's not even from this plane of existence. Sora just like looks around, casts a long glance at the sock on the floor. Owen.
Did I miss something?
Iris.
Why is there a sock on the floor?
Because they're implying that we were.
That's what you do when you're having sex and you don't want people to enter the room.
Don't you put it on the doorknob usually?
We couldn't put it on the doorknob, not in one more multiverse, so we just kind of tossed it.
I'm gonna
And then
mod
apparently there was one
in
outside our door.
I'm gonna mod in a door sprite with a little sock on it, just
Please,
for
yes.
any
Please.
purposes.
Please.
Do it.
So I know this is gonna happen again, and we need to be prepared for next time.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
So what time is it at this point? Like it's not super early, right?
It is now sunrise.
Oh, okay. So Iris
just
wakes
ne-
up, does her morning facial and hair routine, and walks out.
At this point, Sora has just taken his seat. He's just kicking his feet. Kind of.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I did, thank you. The beds here are rather comfortable, considering.
Yeah, they are.
And what about yourself?
I slept fine, I guess. I've never been quite a good sleeper.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you tried talking to someone about that? You know, there's a tea that I know that this wonderful cult makes that
fine.
actually helps with sleeping.
Cold?
I know, it's
Um,
weird, but like, it's really good. Okay, no, did you guys not know that Sleepy Time Tea was made by a cult?
Yeah, I know that.
Did you guys not
I
actually know?
love researching cults.
That is real life. Sorry.
How? How is that real life? How?
You should look it up.
Well-
It's fucking insane. They think that Jesus and God and Abraham were aliens.
Look, let's not get into this cult before we start talking about how they fucking tier people, okay?
Yeah, that too.
Let's not
Yeah,
get into
no,
their tier
it's
list.
it's not wonderful, but it's made by a cult, so.
Let's yeah. It's really fine. I'm fine. I don't really need to talk to anyone about it. It's just something I've become accustomed to.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know you super well, so I'm not gonna force anything on you. But not taking care of yourself doesn't seem like something you should become accustomed to.
It's just I'm a very light sleeper. I rise very easy, and I still get sleep.
And she's just kind of like gonna raise an eyebrow at him.
Anyways, is everyone else going to rise soon, or?
Oh, one moment. Hey, Starlin, it's breakfast time.
Huh?
Just ring the bell. Ring it.
He'll be out soon.
Alright, do you know where Tin went?
I don't believe so. Naram, Ace, do either of you know where Ken went?
He went to grab coffee.
There you are.
I see. Okay. And I don't actually know, the seal.
She'll be out soon.
Alright. Also, did someone lose a sock?
No.
Naram's
Why do you
gonna check his
ask?
There was socks in front of the door, so I just put them in
Huh.
front of to your guys' door, assuming it was yours. It was also in front of yours.
No, I don't wear socks.
Neither do I.
It is not one of mine.
Maybe it's the innkeepers. Maybe they were doing some laundry and accidentally dropped something.
Fair enough. He just kind of like anxiously like sits there. Did we want to go to the diner for breakfast? I imagine looking for coffee. Kin is at the diner, possibly? Or should we wait for him to return?
I mean, diner sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can leave a message with the front desk, and they'll let him know if he comes back without us.
Yeah. We can do that. You might want to grab your friend? Question mark?
Are you stuck, Owen?
No, I was actually gonna say, while all of that is happening, the conversation, Owen is going, like, in the bedroom, very quietly pulling up a floorboard to put Iris's bag underneath the floorboard.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll make sure. I'll go check on her.
Alright. We'll meet you.
Do I walk in on her doing that?
Roll stealth first off.
Me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Roll for creakiness of board.
That's a 25.
Alright, no creakiness of board.
Haha.
I was just asking if I walked in on her doing that.
I'll let Kai decide that.
It would depend. Owen would do it fairly quickly. And
okay.
like she would like quickly pull up the board, stash it, and come back. And now if like maybe Iris walks in on the tail end of it so that Owen can kind of explain.
Everything all right?
Owen looks up. Yes, I was just making sure that our little shopping trip last night, the goods are protected. So for now, she kind of lifts a foot and like taps the floorboard. It will be here until we need to get it.
All our money is also in there, and if we're going to the diner, we kind of need something out of there first.
Easy fix. Owen just kind of pulls a little pouch out and dangles it.
All right.
And then pockets it again and starts to head towards the door.
Alright.
Also, do you know anything about the socks on the floor?
Me? No.
No,
Why?
there are just socks on the floor.
I have
I'm
no
guessing
idea.
The innkeeper dropped their laundry or something. And as they leave, she'll pick up the socks, and as they go to the front desk, pardon me, if our friend, the one with the wings, comes back without us, can you just make sure that he knows we're at the diner? Also, you dropped these on the floor, I believe, and she'll put the socks on the counter.
Yes, I gotcha.
Thank you. Does not question the socks, it's fine.
They're used to socks. It's a frequented inn.
I track.
I forgot where the diner is. Is it?
It's right here.
It's...
It's next to the magic shop.
Shit. I accidentally grabbed my ruler. No! No! Why am I rulered? I don't want to be rulered.
Ooh.
Alright.
I want food.
Me
I
and the
can't get
child
in.
appear to be stuck outside.
There's too many magical walls.
You have to click the door and then hit go to because you can't get close enough to just
it's
hit
the
T.
sign. It's the sign.
Oh,
above the door.
I realize Kin is at the freaking tavern, not the diner.
I went to the wrong place. I was wanting to be ready for you guys.
Oh yeah,
Instead, you're just drinking your troubles away.
Yeah.
here. I'll
It's an
bring you
Irish
beer.
coffee.
Yeah. Got it.
No.
Bailey's.
There. Pick your table before we. Oh, bitch. But yeah. Soon you see your party walking in.
Oh, perfect. All right. I've opened up a tab. If you can open up a tab, which I don't intend to pay. I've got coffee, Neurom, if you'd like to try, and I've got some tea for the lady. I wasn't sure what you like. Sora, I seem to remember you enjoyed teas. Um,
Yeah.
Ace, I think you're still a bit young for any of these stimulants, but if you'd like, here's some water and some juice, and you can try coffee if you'd like. But for Owen, I also found this very strange chilled fish broth gel.
I feel I should be offended.
I've only seen you eat fish. Or no? Yes?
I'll let it pass.
Vegetables, sheets, veggies.
Shit. Give me a moment. This is the player being a dumbass. Hold on. Let's try that again. Plant-based chilled gel type thing.
Thank you.
No fish included.
I'm very stupid. Snow is very dumb. There's a fish in here.
It has been
As-
over a month since we've
Please
played.
cannibalize your
Yeah.
people.
As everyone takes their seats, Sora quips up. They should also have like some, milk. Especially in the morning, they typically have some warm milk. That might be nice. I know I'd like some for my tea.
Here's some milk.
I
Yeah.
like that you keep shoving your face into the glass with the pies.
I want those pies.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I hope everyone slept well.
yeah.
Um. So I know we wanted to try and get to, um, the emblem today. I can I realize I'm probably pretty far from my microphone, aren't I?
A bit.
A little
It's
bit.
hard when it's hard when he has a very soft voice. I know we wanted to get to the nest today for the emblem.
The sooner the better would be great.
Yeah.
Got a long rest my character, so I'm at full health.
Oh yeah, everyone can long rest their character.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Okay, you're gonna have to remind me how that goes.
Up at the top, there's a long rest button, and then you press take long rest twice.
1, 2. Okay.
There you go. Good job. I'm proud of you.
I'm not.
I forgot to see if Sora needed that. I don't remember if he. Yeah, he does.
Probably he got beat to shit, so.
He did. There we go. Yeah, so if we want to leave after we eat, we can. Or, I assume you still want to get your stuff together and gear together.
Yes, please.
Yeah. We can certainly head back after. He just kind of like shrinks back again.
Well,
am
what's for
nothing.
breakfast this morning?
Reckon the kid would eat this table.
I believe he tried to last time, and she points to the teeth marks on the end.
Ah,
Let's not repeat that, please.
I can eat anything though.
Darling, but you shouldn't eat furniture. It's not good for you.
Unless you have the money to pay to replace it.
That too.
That's fair.
Mm.
So we
Yeah,
order
so-
food.
There's for breakfast this morning, they have 4 different choices. There's some chopped meats with chestnuts, truffle oil, and hickory, served with a soup. There's slow roasted chicken with onions, almonds, and cashews. Some stir fried brown rice with chives and tiger nut.
Ooh.
Served with pumpernickel jam, hard boiled eggs, and fig soup. And then baked large buckwheat noodles with tiger nut almonds. And with a salad. And served with a pie and some soup.
Owen would probably do the rice.
I
I
think
think I'm
Naram
gonna
would
do the
follow suit.
noodles.
Yeah. Do we want to order else? You said you started a tab, Ken?
I sure did.
Alrighty. Then I can go put in for the food.
That's
Sounds
very
good.
kind of you. Thank you.
Iris, you said you wanted the noodles,
Yes, please.
and he like thinks for a moment. Owen, you said the rice.
Mm-hmm.
He like looks at Nuram and realizes he doesn't actually know his name.
No, I'm just going to look at him.
Green boy.
And he looks at me.
And I
And I look at him.
And he looks at me.
What would you like?
I will take the rice.
Alright, I can.
I'm not terribly hungry.
Alrighty. And then he like leans like Ace. What
Yeah.
would you like it? What would you like, Ace?
Yes.
Get him one of each of the meat meals.
Alrighty, will do. And he just like runs over, starts putting in the orders. He's trying to stand there until the food is all ready.
Once Sora's gone, Owen's gonna kind of put their elbows on the table and lean over it and rest their chin on their hands, staring at our dear bard, and just, so, how did last night go?
It was fine. We just sort of talked about old missions and things that are up and coming, theoretically. Yeah, had some weird dreams. Not too much else went on. How was your evening excursions?
Productive, I would say, wouldn't you, Iris?
That's definitely a word for it. We found all the things we were looking for.
Oh,
And
that's
a
good.
little more.
So we didn't run into any issues?
Not as of yet, no.
Ah, so we probably need to get out of here quickly.
Ideally, yes.
Well, probably should ask if we need horses or if we're just hoofing this.
How
So-
far is it to our next destination, do we know?
I don't remember if we were told,
Nope, you were not.
so
I've-
unsure.
Feel that's information we should get. Is there anything of value that we should know from your little discussion last evening, Kin?
Nothing additionally helpful. We're likely to meet quite a bit of emotional, mental resistance as far as we'll need to play it cool. And we'll likely need to be as true in our intentions as we possibly can be. Just mostly what he was already telling all of us.
Understood.
Maybe not too truthful about who we are as people, but you know,
Do we have someone? Do we know who's the best at talking?
That would appear to be you.
People? I mean, sure. I wasn't sure of Ken's ability to talk with people. I didn't want to assume anything.
Ken just offered me fish paste because I'm a sea elf.
That was user error. But no, I would agree. I think it'll be at a certain point a group effort, but when we get into a tight spot, if any of us sees an opportunity to gain trust or, I don't know, not gain trust, it probably would be good for one of us to step in. And I think you've got the most honest face. No offense.
That's funny.
Well, yeah, I can definitely do my best. I am used to public speaking, so. Kind of like bites her lip at the honest faced comment.
Nurum, how's your coffee? Have you tried it?
I do not like it. You notice that he took like one sip and then set it down.
Well, I'll try it too. I just realized that you said you prefer water, and caffeine, one of the main ingredients, tends to dry people out. So that's my mistake.
Batting 1,000, aren't we?
Yep.
It is incredibly bitter. I prefer tea.
Kin just slams it, staring at him.
At this point, Sora starts to come back with the food.
But I feel like Naram and Kin are that TikTok sound, the I'll take a mocha caramel latte. Tea? What kind?
Just tea.
Alright. Sora does run a second trip to grab Ace's food. And sets it all down in front of him. And then just kind of sits down again.
I love that there's a plate in the middle of the floor.
Sora, can I ask a question?
Sure.
About how long will it take to travel to where we're going? Kid is just teasing Ace with his food over there.
It's... For me, it typically takes about half a day's travel. With a group, it may be longer.
Is that on foot, or is that with the aid of a horse, or are there some other type of...
You wouldn't be able to reach it on horse, unfortunately.
Understood.
All on foot. It's simply put, you would get lost. Very easily. You would end up going in circles. I know Kin is proficient in magic. Are any of others proficient in magic?
Proficient is not a word I would use. It just sort of happens to me.
Alright.
Ace changes shapes.
I wouldn't exactly call shape-shifting really magic. But nonetheless, I will try and get us there by sundown.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yep. He kind of just shrinks into himself once again, just kind of sitting there waiting for you guys to eat. He himself hasn't gotten any food.
Owen would tuck into their food and start eating.
Alrighty.
Paris is gonna go mom mode and look at Sora and then look at Ken and go, you know, if we are traveling, being fuel is very important.
The food here, unfortunately, I can't eat. I left my pack back in the inn. It has food that I can eat.
What's
Coff-
your excuse?
Coffee's all I need.
He's always been like that. He did that back in training as well.
Now that you mention
Healthy.
that, actually, that was hell. So give me just a moment.
Yeah, exactly. You got taught when Stray shoved food down your throat.
Just grabs a croissant that's already made. Sufficient?
It's better than just coffee. I will be a spire of this campaign. I will make people eat food.
Yeah. Anything else you guys would like to do during your meal?
Owen would literally be putting food away as quickly, not as like abnormally quickly, but would just be eating with the intent to like get back to the end, get their things, and start schmoovin'.
Ace hides their face.
Why?
He accidentally ate the plate that the food was on.
Oh,
Constitution.
He's gonna get a tummy ache from this one for real, for real.
Nine.
Yeah, your stomach is definitely gonna hurt. That was glass. That hurt, especially going down.
none of us heard the crunching of the plate.
I think you guys were too focused on your conversation.
Fair.
I'd also like to think that it was more of just like his jaw unhinged, he popped it in.
That's what I was imagining. I'm gonna be real.
Slid the
Yeah,
whole
same.
thing in.
Ugh.
And it like crunched once it was in his mouth.
Ate it like a DVD player.
See, in my head, I don't know if any of you ever read Artemis Fowl, but I'm just seeing Mulch
Yes.
Diggums right now.
Yes. I was also imagining the Grinch eating glass. So
Oh my
Yep,
god.
that's it. Yep, that's the one I was thinking.
it's okay. I
But
have a
once-
GIF for that for the notes.
Good.
Excellent.
Once everyone starts like finishing up their plates, are we all ready to go?
I
We just need to grab our stuff.
All right. I will meet you back at the end.
All right, and then
He
Bye.
kind of like heads over here real quick. See, just sets down some gold.
Ken's gonna take that gold.
Why?
I love
You
that
already
the rogue was like, all right, bet, back to the inn, but the bard was like, nah.
I mean, he
Oh,
just
you're
like
about
cleans.
dex-based classes.
You can see
Yoink.
he just cleans up the table a little bit, stacks all the plates together, makes sure it's all nice and tidy. Are you not gonna go back to the inn?
I'm making sure that they got everything they needed from our tab.
All right. He just kind of shuffles to the door.
Can I take the money?
Roll sleight of hand.
Okie dokie. He's gonna point at he's gonna try to distract whoever might be up there by like pointing at something the opposite direction.
Oh.
Yeah. A sleight of hand check.
13.
Since it's a busy morning, you manage to.
Okay. How much money I got now?
You got about 30 gold.
Damn.
All right. Do you head back to the inn?
I'm gonna wait outside of the inn for everybody because I think I've got everything personally.
All right. Let's see.
I'll wait
Sorry, time.
for Owen to grab my bag for me, since they're the one who hit it.
Sora just slips back into his room, grabs some stuff.
Owen is very carefully getting the bag and passing it back to Iris before securing the floorboard again.
Yeah.
And then they will make their way back out front.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast. I'm a seagull. Go fuck yourself.
No.
I hate the invisible walls.
Hang on 1 second.
Can I touch your wings?
Oh yeah. If just be pretty careful for me. They're a
One
little
finger.
tense.
One finger. The way you talk to kids.
I hold my fist out like the wings are a dog, so it doesn't bite me.
I shake them violently.
Let them sniff you.
It's okay. I won't be your friend.
After a few minutes, Sora finally brings up the rear. Now, oh, I forgot to put his armor back on. My bad.
He's
okay.
naked.
Oh, I just remembered something else that happened last session after all of my clothes disappeared. Ken was taking off their clothes and turned on into the berries and cream person.
Oh my god.
Berries and cream.
Oh.
Berries and cream.
Once again. Let me grab
There
his
was a
armor.
candle today while I was out shopping with friends called Berries and Cream, and I was like,
I would talk about the candles I have, but I don't think I can say those on stream.
oh.
Where is his fucking armor?
Why is
I
there a
don't remember what
singular
armor.
pair with the oranges? That's what I want to know.
Oh, there
I
it
think
is.
Ace
He's
might have eaten
different.
it.
Tree.
I'm sorry.
The lighting just got extra dynamic. What happened there?
Alright. Yeah, Sora
Roll
Finally.
initiative.
Sora finally comes back out and just starts leading away. I forgot where I put the fucking...
Where are we going?
Blind leading the blind.
Do we need to get Matt? Do we need to call on Matt?
I'm the map.
I
I'm the
realized-
map,
Forest,
I'm the
right?
Hold on.
map, I'm the map.
Give me 1 second.
I like this Kingdom Hearts type character over here. Final Fantasy looking.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Is it this one?
Did you just steal the food? Ace?
No.
I feel like you could play the the hungry kid card, like welcome, be like, what do you eat? You got games on your phone? What are you eating? It looks really good.
You got games on your phone?
Either they give me food to go away, or they just leave, and all their food
Right.
is just there.
Oh, I showed up in the wrong fucking spot.
I am frozen right now.
I am in
Yeah,
the
shit.
void right
I am
now.
trapped on
Oh,
something.
oh,
There we go. Got
walk
it.
Down.
Darkness,
Walk.
envision in me.
Right.
All that I
Walk
see.
down.
What a great saving. What a great meal.
I can't. There's
I am
invisible walls.
Still frozen.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait, I should.
I can see my
Oh.
feetsies, but I can't get any further down than that.
Where
Hold on.
am I?
How'd you
Hold
get-
on.
Where?
Hold on. Give me
Where
1
am
second.
I? Oh my god, I'm lost. I'm
Go
lost.
up.
Where am I going?
I'm yelling too.
Sora's betrayed us. Let's fucking go.
Hi.
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 I found my feet.
I'm kind of close to the bottom of the map. I managed to jank through some of the terrain.
Okay, guys, go to your left.
Can't. There's an invisible wall.
Go up a little bit.
Try now. I turned on snap to grid. Are people moving now that we have snap to grid turned on?
I cannot
Yeah.
move.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
I am
I
now
was able to
completely
click through the
frozen.
terrain.
I'm completely locked.
Oh,
Oh goodness gracious.
I can
I'm
see
moving.
myself.
Hello.
I'm not even trying anymore. Hello.
Okay, hold on.
You're stuck.
Hold on.
You might be able to
Oh.
refresh your page too.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm stuck at it.
Try going diagonal.
Okay, go down.
I literally can't move. Oh, there we go. Now I can. Goodbye.
Okay, go all the way down.
There we go. I found it.
Ace, go down.
Try.
Move like slightly to your right, like one block
Oh.
to your right, and then go down. One more. There you go.
There's no down.
Down. Right there.
Oh,
Right
boy.
there. Yeah, there you go.
So nice.
How
day we're
did you
having
get? I
here,
can't get
aren't
past this
Yeah.
now.
I
Oops.
believe the others are lost.
we? Oh dear.
What kind of cockroach forest is this?
I can't.
What the fuck?
I thought I was tall.
I am stuck in
Hold
this
on.
little box
Hold on,
here.
Kai. Hold on, Kai.
I am in a
Hold on.
glass case of emotion.
I'm lost in the woods.
Fucking hell.
The
The crazy thing is, Rob's actually pretty
I got
short
it.
for a Githzerai.
I got it.
Thank
Really?
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 6'4". He's pretty short for his people, which is
Shit.
crazy to me.
Hey,
He's 6'4" and 124 pounds.
Tall, skinny boy.
After
Bruh.
that shit fest, you guys. And Sora kind of like pauses. He's like, So within this forest, there is what my kind call just a simple zoning, and it's a sort of protective magic that makes it where people can't easily find where we are. It may require some finagling to get you guys in.
Should we tie ourselves together with ropes? Hold hands? Is there something we need to do?
Not really. It's more of do not wander off, because you will get separated from the rest of the party. This is a warning that do not wander off, because you will not like what you find.
Real quick check-in before we move into the next leg of this. We are at about the halfway point. Do we want to take our break?
Yeah, we can.
AKA Kai's got a potty.
AKA,
So does
I
Snow,
really
so be
need
quick.
water.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back.
BRB.
Bye.
Ace needs.
Sora just starts leading off. Kind of starts leading off.
Stick with the
Tell
group. Immediately group
everybody I'm
What are
on
we-
my way.
Are we? I feel like Sora's leading us off to kill us. This is not what Sora.
I think after yesterday, we can take him.
Neurom, you coming? Yeah. He kind of sets a bit of like a meandering path. Circles around the tree.
Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see. The
It's like, is everyone gonna get lost in there?
I found a pebble.
Ace, don't walk away. Ace, don't walk away. Is there anything you guys would like to talk about while you guys are on your journey? Oh, let's show more food.
Not within earshot of Sora.
Nope.
So
better
we
question
stole
is, are you
bunch
a
of
narc?
fucking items.
You nerd. Oh, wait, yeah, I should. Yoink.
I think I've seen this tree before.
I get stuck on that stump every goddamn time.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Start
Welcome in.
deviating.
For those of you who don't know me, hello. My name is Yippee and or Kai. She, they pronouns, please. I am normally a mermaid VTuber, but today we are playing D&D, so I am instead a sea elf.
Are you
Hi,
the
guys.
big kind of
Hi,
spoon
Agma. How was your stream?
autistic
Tell me
or
about
the
it.
tiny
I may
spoon
not
autistic?
verbally respond
I'm a
from this
tiny
point on, but
spoon
I will
autistic.
respond in chat, guys. I promise. Mwah.
Tiny spoons, okay? After about an hour of walking, Sora kind of comes to a bit of a clearing. One you probably recognize. Seem to have passed it a few times.
Have we been walking in circles?
Are you asking that?
I am asking that.
Oh. It kind of glances at you, gives like a bit of a weird, confused look, like, no, You know they roll insight.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll take a crack at that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
14 for me.
8. I ain't got nothing.
Dirty 20 for me.
18.
He very much is leading you in
17.
circles. He seems a bit standoffish and
Darling, I'm in heels. I'm not used to being outside, and I really don't appreciate being jerked around like this.
Better question, is walking around in circles part of how we can get into the secret area? Some kind of ritual.
I'm... One second.
Neurom, you okay there, buddy? Neurom?
Yes, I'm fine.
Neurom?
It's the orc of the
A-time madness.
It's the only session I've missed, and I don't know any of what you guys are talking about.
What do you mean?
I don't know what the A-tie are. Aside from all of the times you've mentioned the A-tie.
That's, yeah, none of us know what it is either. That's just Neurom's thing.
That's it.
Okay,
That's it.
got it.
Yeah, no. Neurom just kind of talks to himself about them quite frequently.
Okay.
It's been mentioned. One, the guy Daisuke you met was an A-type. Crow
Yeah.
is an A-type.
Right.
Nassim, who kind of just said Iris has a very squeezable neck.
That asshole.
Okay, so I'm not
he
as
is
lost
the
as I think I
prototype.
am.
He is the prototype to A-Tai.
Gotcha.
They're
Um,
possibly the main villains. Possibly Naram's just gaslit into being judgmental.
It's okay, buddy. We'll get you there. Control zooms in? How do I zoom out?
What?
What?
You hold control and zoom.
I just
I just use my little
scroll wheel.
On, yeah, I use my scroll wheel on my mouse.
You can bind
Oh.
it to control because you can also bind scroll wheel to moving up and down.
Oh, I only see pixels now.
Oh,
Have you tried scrolling down?
It's going real slow. It's fine. I'll get there eventually.
He kind of like stops and just like he fidgets with his hands a little bit.
Southern hands on hips stance. Those who know.
He kind of like just he can't really find the words. He's just like he starts muttering in a different language to himself. Just sounds like he's muttering to himself. Almost just a little bit sounds like the mutterings of a madman, but that's just the language. I don't. He's just. Please.
We're gonna walk in circles again?
I gotta see where it is. Don't come over here yet. Don't remember where it is.
Don't come over here. Don't come over here.
Okay, you can come over here now. He leads over this way. There's a deep breath. He lifts both of his hands. And similar to when he was fighting, his magic kind of like flows over his body. And what appears before him seems like a sigil that has like a lock on it. And he like pushes his hand into the lock and just turns it as if it were a key. And
So
then,
we
like,
get no explanation on why you were...
Fear of punishment, but that fear has to be pushed aside right now. And he finishes it, and the kind of lock bursts. And see like a little obelisk in front of you.
The obelisk.
Does anyone have
None of us can get in.
Invisible walls.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. That's
Oh.
my bad. I thought I was turning off the region. Is it this one? Can you get in now?
Why am I getting every time we go to grid, I get locked. I can't move anymore.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay. Who keeps turning on the fucking grid?
I can walk through walls when I turn it on for some reason.
Yeah, it does help. It
Why
seems to
do you turn
reset.
the grid on for the rest?
Because
Hi, dog.
Oh my god.
if one person turns it on for themselves, you turn it on for everyone.
Oh.
Good lord, sorry about that.
Well,
I live with 3 dogs now. There's a lot of dogs in the house.
Doggos. I love
does
dogs.
anyone
I'll send y'all a
have-
picture.
Does anyone have what kind of thing? I recommend stepping back.
We just made it past the invisible wall.
And I recommend not standing in front of the obelisk.
Oh.
Because he holds up his hand and points at the obelisk. And starts chanting. Again, in a different language. And his hand glows brightly. And the obelisk lights up red as a ball of fire shoots out at the obelisk. And it just consumes the magic. We are safe to continue. Ace. I will warn you as we go deeper. It will get more confusing. The pressure will get deeper. And it will not be exactly a fun time for those who are not welcome.
Just don't lead us in circles and we'll be fine.
Was that circle out of spite?
Does anyone happen to have a more nature-based magic?
Oh,
I mean, occasionally, if it happens to show up.
I can fake nature.
Alright.
I don't know. Does manipulating psychic energy count as nature since it's all around us and flows through us?
Not necessarily.
Don't like that description. I can prestidigitate a
I
twig.
gotta walk in here real quick. Stay over there. I don't remember what I have in here. Or what I was supposed to have in here.
So Iris, well, he's fucked off. This might be for another time. I can't stop thinking about your arms. Are they okay?
What?
She just kind of like looks down at her arms and lifts them up. What?
They're okay. They're not magical in any way.
Oh, you're talking about my tattoo.
Oh. Okay.
And you guys watch as I have to look it up to make sure I know exactly what it looks like. Give me 1 sec.
I can't find it.
Might have sent it to Kodai. Give me a sec.
Teehee?
Well,
You did send it to me.
I did.
Alright. Let me look at it as DM so I can make sure.
So you watch as on both arms, glowing blue, a bunch of like crisscrossing lines appear on both, like full sleeves on both arms, appear and come to like a point off of her wrist, kind of like how like some dresses do. They come to a point on her hands. Well, this is what allows me to summon weapons, so I don't have to carry any on me.
Good to know. It's like I say, probably not the best time for it, but it was just kind of on my mind. I was wondering what kind of defensives they have, and I wondered if that wouldn't be an issue. That seems probably fine.
My brain.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just growing up with the way that I've been trained. Sometimes people put defenses in the way of things, and it prevents magic from being used. I thought if it was something intrinsically tied to your arms would stop working.
Oh,
It's a really random thought. It's a bit of I don't know. It's been bugging me.
well, if it does, I did pack an extra weapon in the bag if I need to. I also just sent what the tattoo looks like in chat.
Sick.
And they kind of fade away. I've never really thought about that, honestly. This is the first adventure I've been on, so that hasn't really crossed my mind before. But
What was that?
it is interesting. It can turn into quite a few different things. I can summon different weapons depending on what I'm feeling, I suppose is the right way to say it.
What the fuck is that? I
I
can't
just
see
prefer a
that.
sword because that's what I was really trained with.
Of course.
Oh shit, I can use that.
Though it does only really last about 10 minutes. And the weapon disappears if I'm knocked unconscious. Or if I die. So. But
Good
that's never
things.
happened before, so let's keep it that way.
Good things to know. Keep awake.
I plan to.
We concerned that your former love interest is lost or has abandoned us?
I was trying
Yeah.
to fix something.
Uh-huh.
No, I think he's just working it out.
He did lead us in circles.
Uh-huh.
Ignore the alligator, by the way.
I'm sorry?
Hello? You mean a swamp puppy?
He stops again. And this time he makes a much bigger sigil with the lock in it again. And instead of putting his hand through the lock, he essentially, it looks like he grabs the lock and turns it upside down before putting his hand into it. Takes a deep breath. It's like, I'd like to mention this will show creatures that will try to hurt you. But I have to unlock it, so he opens his hand. Again, ignored the swamp puppy. That was not supposed to be there.
Swamp puppy.
There's another obelisk. Right next to it are two boars. They don't seem to key in on Sora, but seeing you guys, the first one kind of like gets down and like does like rushing at the ground, ready to attack.
Was that your sound effect? Because that was amazing.
Yo, that pig looks real bad.
A little rough.
What do they do to him?
It looks like a Pokemon.
Can we roll an animal handling check to try and calm them the fuck down?
I want to ride it.
No!
Ace,
No,
please.
darling.
No, but Big Pig, I won't ride him.
No!
All right, let's see. Yeah. So that one.
Pig rides you.
It's okay. What the fuck is that thing?
Or are you talking to Sora?
Just to everyone in general.
We don't actually know.
Okay.
Delicious.
It might be.
I don't recommend eating it.
Damn.
It's a euphemism.
I would the when you attempt animal handling, how do you go about that?
It's all right. Please don't get near me or any of us. That'd be great. Just kind of like hands up in front of her, like eyes wide. Please stay there.
Sora like glances over like you just pissed it off more. They very much sense fear.
What the
roll
fuck else am I supposed to feel?
Roll initiative as the boar now goes to attack you. Just
Oh,
start
that's a
running.
dead nat 1.
Well,
Oh boy.
17.
8.
Where is your thing? Alright.
What's the gremlin looking thing down there? Is that there?
I
that
don't know.
rabbit?
Is it a
The
rabbit?
gremlin-looking thing. Oh no.
It quite literally is just a gremlin. I was like, oh, that's cute. I'm gonna set that down.
I love the frog blinks that it has going
Yes.
on.
You wanna roll initiative?
Yes. I forgot.
No.
It's INT, right?
Yeah.
No, that's intelligence, love.
Well,
Initiative is
no.
next to your armor class.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
next to the little
I don't
shield.
have any of that, but yeah. 21.
There you go.
Alright. Did it roll these? Oh, damn. We're gonna move. Alright. Ace, you're first. The boar is attacking.
Attacking who?
Is running at Storybook currently.
Cool.
Forgot how to play this game.
Well, you get 30 feet of movement.
And you said it's running at Storybook?
No, actually you get 40. You have 40.
Yeah.
The brown one.
Brown one? Okay. So Ace would step in front. And what's the thing where I hold my attack?
You just choose you hold your attack. You gotta describe what attack you're holding though, and what your
Unarmed strike, because he's not in any form right now.
Alright. And then, what's your trigger? Is it just getting close enough for you attack?
Anybody getting hurt.
Alright. Oh, N! It's your turn.
Kai, I hear you in the other room, but we don't hear you.
That's because I was muted as usual. Owen's gonna scurry up to this one. Thank you for the hydrate. And we're going to give it a good old, let me get to my actions. A rapier attack. Or attempt to. That's a whopping 9.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
Alright, and then we're gonna use 2-weapon fighting, and we're gonna go in with the dagger. That's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
First of the game.
Alright. So remind me how we calculate
New
nat
year.
20?
Max, and then roll and add that on top.
Okay, so max I believe would be 16 here. 1d4. No, 8. Max would be 8. Right?
Yep.
Plus 7, so that's mathing 15.
Right.
And then that would be my turn.
Alright. It's the boar's turn.
Whoops, sorry.
Wait, is it the boar's turn? Hold on. Yes, it is the boar's turn. The boar runs at you, Owen. Just decides to use its tusk on you. It takes like my head is fuzzy for some reason. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Yeah, it just kind of like runs up against you. It is actually Sora's turn. He's just gonna stare for a moment and then just he grabs his necklace that he has on. Just that's centered. What's the range on that? Hold on. Oh no. Jeez, that's a big. Yeah, like. How big is it? Actually, I feel like if he does that, that would just kill them both. Let's not do that. I'd rather not kill Kai.
Please and thank you.
Keep in mind I'm a rogue.
That's true. But also, these have 42 HP, and I feel like it'd be overkill. Because he has a necklace of fireball.
Do it.
Keep in mind I'm a rogue.
You can do it without hitting. What is it? 30 feet, right?
It's 20 feet.
20 feet in diameter?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you 5, 10, 15. If you do it like 2 spots away from the to the right, 2 spots to the right from the black and white one, you can hit both of them without hitting Owen.
He lifts his hand, holds the necklace of fireball, and just like, Owen, you might want to get back, because these aren't going to be very easy. Might as well get the first part out of the way. And you notice just like bit away, little ball pops into existence and very rapidly expands. I have to roll dex saves. That's a fail. It's also a fail. Alright. You watch as fire completely envelops the both of them. It doesn't take them out outright. But he steps back and focuses on the obelisk again, taking it to Iris's turn.
Okay. Well, this time I'm annoyed at a lot of things that are happening. I'm gonna pull out a giant fucking hammer.
Oh.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm gonna hit this guy first.
Alright.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 16 points of damage.
It had 3 HP left.
Cool. And I'm using my last 5 feet of movement to go over here and hit this guy. That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
With 13 points of damage.
Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Kin, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go to the rabbit. Can I pick up the rabbit and throw it at him?
Oh my god.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, what would you like me to roll for that?
Unarmed.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. That's a 9. But I'm not necessarily trying to hit him. I'm trying to get it like at him.
Yeah. Doesn't really do much. It's more focused on who he's eating.
Cool. Then that's really all I can do, but that's good positioning for me, so I end my turn.
Alright.
Guess is that or is it all in eating that right?
No. It's
Damn.
a boar. It's a herbivore.
So
This is a weird fucking boar. We don't
Yeah.
know.
exactly.
Neurom, it's your turn.
I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow and shield, and the scarier boar, the Borbatusk.
I think the other one's dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only that one left.
Alrighty then. I'll just do my funny little thing then. That's a 14 to hit for the first attack.
That hits.
And a 22 to hit for the second attack.
That also hits.
Alright. It's going to be 16 damage total, piercing, done.
Alright. You take it out. It has 5
Alright.
HP left.
Alrighty then.
I'll close out that one. Sora kind of like stands there looking around, kind of expectantly, like, it's not over.
My question more so is, what is that thing?
Agreed.
There's just some weird, things here. He like pauses. His ears kind of like move up a little bit.
Would I recognize that movement of ears as him hearing something?
Yes.
Do I hear anything?
Roll me perception.
What do your non-elf ears hear?
Jesus Christ, 12. I am rolling like shit.
You got my luck! Sorry, babe.
Congratulations.
Give me 1 second. I don't know how this one works. You don't hear anything. Sora kind of like glances around a bit more spooked now. He almost looks like a scared animal. Can I have all of you roll perception?
I was gonna say, is this active or passive? Roll. A whopping 16.
Perception. A 12.
11. I ain't got much.
All right. You guys definitely hear. You definitely hear some footsteps. But you can't exactly tell where they're coming from.
So should we move on or?
I don't think it will let us. And it's at that. I have to remember how some of these work. My brain is doing itty bitty things. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Set to the one I need. I need Iris and Neuron to make Constitution saving throws.
Ah, wonderful. My favorite kind.
Cool.
Up. That is a nat 1 GM. My
It's
second
almost
one
a
this session.
15. That's an 11.
Ooh. Both of you take 36 force damage and are pushed 10 feet back.
Well,
Ow.
And
GM, I would like to
10.
use one of my psionic die for protective field.
one second, I gotta get into the fucking. Give me 1 second. Get into the fucking grid, bitch.
So wait, who took damage?
Iris and
Me and Nuram.
You narrowly escaped the cube.
So what does that mean for me if I'm holding an attack?
ooh.
Oh, that's right. You are holding an attack. You see this guy appear out of thin air and shove these people back with a force blast.
Gortash, is that you?
Hey.
I didn't want to say it, but
Are you getting some neck grabbing going?
No.
Aish, you get to do an attack
Okay.
on this guy. It just appeared out of nowhere.
That is 25 to hit.
Goddamn.
So does that hit?
That hits. Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
hits.
I just had to check. Yeah, I had to check.
Was that a natural 20 or?
No, it was dirty 18.
Well, you got to move over as well.
Why had that
Since you
work?
held it, I'll let you take your movement.
Oh, okay. This
Now
guy.
you get to attack him. Yep.
Hit him in the dick.
Twist his dick.
Rip his dick off.
The old dick twist.
You guys got this.
Works every time.
So then it's just straight up 5 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. That also puts us back at the top of the round, so you get to actually take your turn now.
Ow, you asshole.
What would you like to do, Ace? Because it's actually your turn now.
Oh, okay. I think I'd want to just punch him again.
Go ahead.
Because I think Ace is more confused than anything, and that wouldn't trigger him off or anything. So I'm just gonna.
I mean, I mean, his mom did kind of just take damage.
Oh, then he gonna get mad.
He essentially
Dropkick.
appeared and she got shoved back.
Got a
Okay,
little
then.
blood running down the side of my mouth.
Yeah, Ace is mad.
Just 10
So-
feet in a row. You don't have to go all the way down.
No, I wanted to give dramatic effect.
Oh, okay.
Do you do a little roll and tumble?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to bite him.
Alright.
Yum, 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 yum.
Eat his ass, young Midoriya.
21.
That hits.
And then 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
7 damage.
Yeah.
I believe, if I remember correctly, you get multiple attacks, right?
Yes.
I believe I get a second one, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, you get 2 attacks, so you can attack again.
So more nibbles.
More nibbles?
Nibba nibba.
nibbles.
Yum
You
yum
misheard
Done
him
it.
for a second. I'll be real.
Oh,
yum yum.
11.
That does not hit.
Okay. That
Right.
would be it for my
He snapped at his ankles and he got out of the way.
turn. It's like fucking mutt. Get out of here.
Alright, Owen, your turn.
All right, we're moving up here for that sweet, sweet advantage. And then we're going to make an attack. That's 1. So that was, hang on. Okay, so where's my? Give it to me. Give it to me. Hang on. 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, and then that is 22 damage.
Alright.
And then we're gonna make our offhand attack. I still get advantage, right? For my offhand attack, because he's still flanked.
Yes.
Good, because that was a nat 1. That's not much better. A 15.
That hits.
Oh, spicy. That is a 5.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Hi, with your new
Right.
model, I need you to do that TikTok sound. I don't bite. Yes, but do you stab?
Ha!
I don't bite.
Ha 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 ha.
Alright, it is Sora's turn, and he looks like this guy who is typically like quite dark skinned and tan looks pale as a fucking ghost right now. And it's just like tensed up real fucking hard. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. Shit.
Oh.
Language.
I'd like to mention, Kin, very rarely has he said that word, like, ever.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Very sorry for those who get in the way. What's that? He's going to...
Necklace of fireballs.
Oh no, he's not gonna necklace the fireball.
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty fun.
Woo woo.
Fireball.
Okay, okay, never mind. We're not gonna hurt anyone. He kind of just... Oh, shit. I'm gonna fucking die. And he, like, points at the bitch. He's like, bitch! You want me! And I fucking know that, because you know what the fuck I am. Fuck you! Don't touch him! As he casts a compelled duel on him. And the dude, is going to wisdom saving throw. And he fails that wisdom saving throw. Kin, it is your turn.
Ooh. Well, was gonna ask friend or foe, but with that, long or the crossbow,
You throw a rabbit at him again?
nah. 18 to hit,
That hit.
and I'm gonna do piercing damage 7, but I'd also like to do I'm gonna spend a bardic inspiration to do psychic blades for an extra 3d6.
Alright.
So 15 total damage.
Alright. Alright.
And that
Is
should
that
be
your
it.
turn?
Yeah.
He doesn't move. He simply looks over at Sora. He's like, you didn't even have to compel me. He lifts his hands in a burst of arcane energy like shoots out of his hand. Let's see if he hits.
No.
He does hit.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No.
Gaslight the DM. No, it doesn't. No, absolutely not.
Absolutely right.
Ouch, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
No ouchies. I'm okay. I ate glass this morning. I'm fine.
And he does it again right after the first one smacks Sora right in the chest. That one also hits.
Wait, is he using ranged attacks while engaged in melee?
He can do this one as ranged and melee.
Yeah, but is he doing a ranged attack? Because if you're in melee with someone doing a ranged attack, unless you have a specific feat, you get disadvantage.
I thought it was just ranged at the person who's in melee with you.
Nope,
Not
if
at
you are
a
next to
ranged person.
someone if you are engaged with another entity in combat.
Oh.
Right,
Okay,
and
then
if you
I'll
try and
roll.
attack them, isn't it disadvantage, not attacking someone
It's
else far away
ranged
from you?
attacks in general.
Oh, then I'll roll it at disadvantage. It was still the same exact result.
Well, goddamn. All right.
He's
I
really
tried my
after
best.
him. He sets into Sora again. What sucks is this guy gets 3 attacks. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're good. He misses that attack. So he just shocks 2 attacks into Sora's chest and Sora like stumbles back a bit like gonna regret that. Nurom, it is your turn.
Cool. This guy kind of peeved me. I'm a little bit mad about what he did to me, so I'm gonna sharpshooter.
Wait,
First
did we
attack.
not? Did we skip my turn this round?
Oh, did we?
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sorry.
It's okay. I can go after Neurom.
I'm so fucking
It's
sorry.
okay. It happens. No, it happens. I just it popped up in my head all of a sudden. No, you're totally fine.
That's a 24 and a 14 to hit.
The 24 hits.
Cool. And I'm gonna psychic strike, so give me a second. Ten plus 11 plus 10 equals 31 damage.
Oh shit.
And it counts as psychic for overcoming resistance.
Goddamn. Alright. Storybook, you can take your turn. Or was that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Alright.
And now we're good. Okay.
Alright. Storybook, you can take your turn.
Okay.
I did roll max damage on that one. So.
Hell yeah. I am going to rage.
Alright.
Let me find my little animation for it. There we are. Well, excuse you. And I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna attack him.
All right,
That would be a 27 to hit,
that hits.
and that is 12 points of damage for the first attack.
All right.
And then that one is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 16 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
So
Well, also,
first
did
one's
you roll your wild magic thing?
I didn't. I forgot. That's a 7. So that is flowers and vines appear around me in a
Ooh.
15-foot radius. So nature magic on accident.
Pooping out daisies.
And basically and it's difficult terrain for them until my turn ends. So first one, I'm gonna bring the hammer down over my head, and the next one, I'm gonna fucking baseball bat him back into that rock behind him.
No! Yeah, you send him fucking flying. He dead. He gone.
How far flying?
All the way back into the fucking tree. Well, there's a
Damn.
tree there. There's a tree there, but you guys can't see it.
So out of 30 feet for me.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
The obelisk lights up right next to you when the nature magic kind of surrounds it a little bit. When this guy gets sent back, that's when Sora kind of drops to a knee.
Sora, who was
Hold it.
that?
Give me a moment.
Old boyfriend, perhaps.
No, I would never, not one of those.
Not one of those?
Excuse me. What does that mean? Are you all right? Do you need to take a second?
I currently have something constricting my very heart right now. I need a moment to breathe.
Owen,
This-
darling, do you want to go see what that asshole has on him?
Absolutely do.
They're already there.
Let me into the darkness.
You can still see him, so you find a little tablet on him that
Who's in an iPod mini?
it's just a little stone tablet with tally marks on it. You find a very ornate dagger. You find quite a bit of gold on him, about 30 pieces of gold on him. And then just, his armor and his magical focus, which looks to be some sort of cufflink on his wrist.
We'll take that. Okay. Got it all down.
I said these woods were very dangerous, and that's one of the reasons I was very wary. And I'm very sorry for sending you in circles. I am panicking really bad right now.
And
Nuram is going to walk up to this individual and put a hand kind of on his head, and I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts. This guy's hiding shit.
Well,
Is
on
there
the
a
opposite
save
end.
he has to? Is there a
Yes,
save he has to do?
I'm rereading the rules on that real quick.
On the opposite end, Iris, who has had panic attacks before, is going to walk up and kneel in front of him.
It's a Wisdom saving throw. DC. Let me check real quick. DC 15.
All right, so he fails. So that allows you to go quite deep, right?
I'm just probing his mind. I learn about emotional states, something that looms large in the mind.
So emotional state, he is incredibly panicked. In his mind, as it translates to you, the being you just fought is something called a chain heart.
Mm.
And he seems utterly terrified of it. He is utterly shocked he survived that encounter. He fully believes he should be dead right now after that.
So he was not aware it was going to be there, but he knows
No,
what it is.
he had no idea it was going to be there. As for other stuff looming in the mind, it's a lot of familial stuff. You see, you catch like images in his head of a very imposing man who seems to wear a very angry look. And sort of his main fear surrounding that thought is disappointment, being chastised, essentially being treated like he's a kid. It seems this person is something of a familial father figure. As well as just in general anxiety about there's a lot of anxiety about in general like speciesism, racism type stuff that surrounds his race. Is there anything specific you're looking to find?
I was mostly just looking for whether or not this was a trap and what he's hiding from us.
And no, it was absolutely not a trap.
Alright.
Kin, what the fuck?
What?
By the way, he can feel my presence probing into his memories, digging shit up.
That's another thing that absolutely terrifies. That quickly shot to the forefront of his mind as someone's in my head. Someone's in my
this poor
head.
guy's having a panic attack, and it was like, "Hey, I'm entering your mind." Ah!
No, I didn't even say I'm entering your mind. I just grabbed him by his little baby head.
Baby's head.
He's like actually crying now. He's like genuinely crying, just like looking up at you. Like
Iris
he
is
can't
gonna.
form the words to ask you to get out.
Iris is
that
gonna.
fucking.
If I can sense his desire for me to get out, once I get everything I need, I'm gonna take my hand off his head.
He is essentially begging.
All right, fair. And just kind of take a step back. I can still vaguely read his thoughts, but I can't probe anymore.
Yeah. Are you happy with your answer now? Could have just waited for me to fucking calm down. Thanks.
I did not know how long that would take. This seemed faster.
Yeah, faster. Certainly. And he's like holding himself essentially. We we should continue. Get going.
Do you
Understood.
do you expect we'll find any more of those? More?
I don't know. I can't sense them.
The southern has spread.
Whoop.
They're hidden from me.
So we keep an eye out.
I can sense almost everything in this fucking forest, but not those.
Do you know why it would have a tablet with marks on it?
What did you find?
That's how many of us he's managed to kill.
Us being passersby, your specific whatever you are, what?
Me. What I am.
Good to know.
Owen, may I take a look? As Sora's away.
Owen would hand over the tablet in question.
Do I recognize any names on here?
It's not really
It's just
names,
tallies.
It's just tally marks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wanted to see if sister was on there.
There's about 30 to 40 tallies on there.
Not even the
But-
respect to take any names. All right. Well,
Yeah. He stops and is like, this is the final one. And he does the kind of lock sigil again. Instead of like putting his hand in the lock, he essentially just pulls it apart.
Found anything good, Owen?
There's a magical focus that may be beneficial to somebody, some gold, and a dagger that I'd be intrigued to find out if it's magical in nature or not, but nothing too exciting.
There's some food over there. You bring that with you, Ace?
Ah. Food.
Let's go.
Nothing we have to do for this one?
just straight up ripped it in half.
My OMM is not loading.
Neither is mine.
I have nice bird
Oh,
sounds.
there it is.
Oh, we're supposed to be all the way down here.
Oh.
Hey, this looks familiar.
I can't see shit.
Oh, I'm stuck.
What do you mean this looks familiar?
The way the
It's the
walls
same
are set up,
template as
like,
the,
yeah, it's the same
It's a
template.
very similar template
Yeah.
to the thingamabob.
I got 20.
So when you walk through that kind of obelisk arch, instead of like continuing into nature, you're suddenly transported into this very, very warm and homely area. Sora seems to visibly relax a bit more when in the safety of this area.
Ace.
Hmm. Where exactly are we?
Welcome to my home. This is known to other people as others would just call this a nest, kind of a home. We have our own word for it. I'll go stay here. I will go grab my uncle. And kind of like shuffles away. His like tail is even like tucked between his legs as he walks. And you see him slip into a different room.
Once Sora is gone, Owen kind of moves towards Kin.
Do me a favor. Don't bunk with your sweet ex over there tonight. I have some questions I would like to ask you.
Okay. I wasn't planning on it, but sure.
Thank you. We found something interesting on our adventures, and we could use a proficient magic user to look at.
Sure.
Much appreciated.
And then she just kind of wanders back over towards like Owen and Ace.
Hold on, I gotta grab my phone because the notes for this stuff is actually on my phone. I forgot to put them on my actual notes.
Red Rover. Send Noram on over.
Red Rover, bring me food.
You have a cat.
I'm not eating the cat.
No.
Fuck
Oh, you said you could eat anything.
I'm not eating the cat on principle. I
You
love this
No,
cat.
said
It's
you
fine.
That actually looks
could.
like my cat. Please don't eat a cat.
Yeah, I'm not eating a cat. No, thank you. Oh, it's a burger.
Can I have you guys roll perception?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the cat have a name?
Ankles.
A nat 1!
14.
15.
24.
I'm hurt. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm
gonna bring it
hurt.
over here.
It's perception. Ah.
Soon Sora walks out with Nuram. This was the guy who you saw in his head. He's a very hulking man, very
Is this the
sparsely
one who is
dressed.
surrounded by fear?
The fear of disappointment and being like chastised.
Ah.
He follows Sora out. Sora kind of just like moving to stand behind him.
Lock eyes with the man.
The man kind of just he glares back. He's like, despite my not liking of other folk being in my home, I welcome you. It's an honor to have new guests. He like casts the look to Sora, and Sora kind of like just looks away.
Iris is just gonna whisper to Owen, that looked really painful.
I don't think he means a word of it.
Absolutely not. Well, we appreciate your hospitality. We're not trying to impose too much. We just really need to talk to you.
I'm aware. Sora has brought me up to speed. We will have our talk tomorrow morning. I have duties I have yet to finish today.
I think
will
Sora
have-
needs to take some rest, and maybe you want to check on him.
Sora just kind of like looks away. He's like, I'm fine.
You're not.
I'm fine.
Did he tell you we were attacked by one of those things trying to kill your people?
Owen will produce the tablet and like hold it out.
He did not.
Might want to check on it.
And he comes forward. He holds his hand out for the tablet.
Owen kind of holds it up for a second. I hope you'll take this as an act of goodwill and puts it in his palm.
He looks at it. He's like, your assistance with the vermin in our woods is much appreciated. And he just crushes the tablet in his hand and burns.
Nuram speaks out to him for just a moment. The young one handled himself well. Know that.
As expected from my heir. And he turns and he drops like the dust from the he like turns and drops the dust from the tablet into one of the potted plants.
It immediately shrivels and dies. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Sora will show you around and give you the guest of honor treatment. Sora just like, understood. Follow me. I assume after so much we at least want some food.
Yes, please.
And a bath would be great.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely.
A puppy!
Big puppy.
No puppy!
Big puppy go by.
Oh.
Bubby.
I have Giggy, so I'm okay.
I still haven't came in. Hold on. This is where we eat.
More kitties!
Be careful. Those are
More?
actual people. Those are people.
That was storybook, not Iris.
Oh.
More Kikis?
No, I think Iris would say that.
No.
So in here it smells a lot like earthy scents and a lot of it's very much
Emo goth mommy.
I was gonna say, I really like this person to our right here.
there's a lot of earthy scents. There's also a lot of spices. Sora grabs a few things and comes up and he's like, go ahead and sit. he sets down a bunch of bowls of various things. He's like, this is all grown here, and
We
And-
can't get to that side.
I'll sit on the rug.
I'll sit here, I
Why?
guess. Oh.
can you not like go like this?
Oh,
Just
Down on the wall?
these walls are
Oh, there we go.
let me know if it's too spicy. We generally have quite a bit of spices as well.
Are you gonna eat this time too?
I will.
Good.
And he
This is wonderful. Thank you.
he just grabs a bowl and just like
The way he slurps up his soup.
Ace,
He just-
darling, don't eat the bowl this time, please.
please don't.
it won't.
Don't.
I won't.
Do you have like a round loaf of bread?
No, this is a cat.
I'm talking to Sora.
Oh,
I can get us some bread. Is
No,
there
no,
anything?
like, do you have like a round loaf of bread that you could then empty out and put his soup into? Because then he can eat the bowl.
Oh my god.
Fantasy bread bowl.
Fantasy Panera.
Fantasy football.
Fantasy
I
bread
can-
co.
I can.
I hate it.
I might. And he like shuffles down to the side. He just
And then
goes through like a few
She'll lean over
barrels.
to Ace. Then you get more food too.
That's a
Easy peasy.
fairly
That is
clever
commendable
solution.
problem solving.
Yeah.
Fantasy bread bowl.
I live vicariously through Ace because I cannot ingest bread.
Gluten!
He comes back and he sets down a pretty big piece of bread. It's definitely bigger than the size of his face.
Yeah.
It's like it's bigger than his head.
So I'm gonna take my knife and I'm gonna cut out the center of it and give him the extra bread and then pour his soup inside the bread and then give it to him. There you are. Now you can eat the bowl. We don't have to worry about him possibly eating the bowl.
Just do the soup first so it doesn't spill.
Clever problem solving.
While here, I can definitely show you guys some of our more relaxing facilities. We do have a training hall. We do have I can also show you the beds and stuff. Right now, it wouldn't be the best idea to go to where he like if uses quotes baths are.
Then
Please tell me it's just hot springs.
It essentially is.
Ha 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 ha!
I do recommend, once we close in for the night, do not, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, do not fucking leave your room. You will see naked people.
Okay, what's your point?
I see no problem with this. The form is something one must perfect.
It's more of we have rituals here. Essentially, at nightfall, what we do is we will completely submerge ourselves in water, and then we will go to bed completely in the nude. And we will not, put clothes back on until after sunrise, and we completely douse ourselves in water again. It's something of a cleansing ritual to us. So there will be a lot of naked people.
Are you all
That's fine.
shy?
Typically, people are shy about that part. Just a bunch of people walking around naked.
Owen just kind of shrugs, like, if you're comfortable, be comfortable. Who am I to stop you?
I do not
Mommy?
understand the sensitivity around nudity.
It's more of a lot of people generally find it wrong, weird.
Darling, Darling, I'm a sea elf. Clothes get in the way more often than not. I would never judge.
I guess
My
fair
people train in the nude quite frequently.
enough. We don't do that. But
To
you'll
free one's body of earthly attachments for some time is important.
it's just there's a few art. Absolutely slamming this ramen. How do you handle spice, Kin?
I have a feeling we're gonna find out.
What
Roll
level of white
Constitution
person are
save.
you?
Roll Constitution to see how well you handle this spice.
He's more focused on his discomfort.
If it's a problem for me to go to the hot springs, then I'll just
Well,
need a bucket and a towel. Like I'm not concerned. I don't want to make anyone upset.
it won't
19.
really be a problem. You handle the spice really fucking well. It's a little bit of a tingle. Um, you can tell it's supposed to be really spicy. You don't know what the fuck kind of peppers they use. You can tell it's supposed to be really spicy. Your back end will probably regret it later.
Ah, Taco Bell.
Mm.
But it'll be fine. It's just I should preface one of the weirder things here. Um, you guys won't be expected to partake. You guys will each have your own rooms. I will not be sleeping in the rooms with you. We have human common translation sleep room. We have
Oh, jeez.
sleep rooms. It's where all of us sleep in essentially a huge pile.
Are you
Um,
looking at me with a straight face right now and telling me that you all have a cuddle pile to sleep in?
I imagine
I
being
will.
wet and naked would be rather cold. I believe it's important to do so.
It's
Yes,
cute.
it's a way of bonding, and I will mention. There's two separate rooms. There's ones for kids because before the age of 13, they haven't properly developed the immune system to do so. But once they're 13, it's nothing really. It's just sleeping. It's a very warm room too. Hmm. But yeah, that typically people find that a bit off-putting. They do not hold hands while they sleep
Darling,
unless they want to.
we're not here to judge your culture and how you guys do things.
Honestly, that makes me relax a lot more. It's kind of the first time I found people who didn't outwardly judge that fact.
Well, I
Every
think after
race.
hanging out with us for a little while, you'd realize that we're not really a normal group.
Correct.
Which one? Oh,
Yes, all of you are quite strange.
You included,
You're included,
Miram.
darling.
yeah, you guys are all kind of strange in your own ways. But if you've finished eating, I can show you around.
That'd be wonderful.
Take us on a tour.
But only if you feel okay, because you went through a lot today.
I'll be fine.
Is that the trauma talking, or is that you'll actually be fine?
I will be fine.
Oh,
And you're like, so we have there's way over there. We can go back out.
Yeah.
I am stuck. I cannot leave.
Turn on grid for a moment while holding right. There we
Oh.
go. You just gotta spam click
You
Okay.
just
grid
walk through
while
the
moving.
walls. Um, we can go this way. This is the training hall. Just walk through
Oh,
the walls.
yes, back
Easy.
through the walls. Okay.
Your architect was a bit weird.
now this reminds me of home.
Please don't start training naked.
No,
Yeah.
that is it is a
It's
specific
it is
ceremony.
it is a training hall.
Look at that little dog man.
No spoilers. I can't see it yet.
There's a fancy gentleman up top.
Yeah.
His name is Dalton. Oh my god.
Oh,
And he's Irish. Tiny but might. Stubborn. Fights for honor.
I think he's supposed to be a dwarf with like a tail.
He is a
maybe?
dog.
All right.
That is a
Dalton.
schnauzer who walks on 2 legs. No one can tell me otherwise.
awesome.
I love the descriptions it fills in for people.
Right?
Yeah.
Tiny but might.
I just up here acts like she doesn't care, but actually cares the most. A true romantic, former spelling bee champion. What?
Wait, who says that?
That's the one up top in the jacket.
Yeah,
Tanya.
No.
Fabian.
Yeah, that's Fabian.
Oh,
I didn't know they had spelling bees here.
Fangye has is a cosplayer. They keep sewing on them a sewing kit on them at all times.
Here we go. This is our training hall. As you can see, we have a lot of various weapons. None of them are magical. They're just kind of worn down weapons that really would not have any effect in true battle. Just we use them for training. Would we like to continue?
Yes.
Yes.
I just realized there's not a portal for you guys to leave.
We're trapped.
We're trapped.
Oh, it's
This
an
was the
escape room,
plot.
guys. There's 1 hour on the clock. We gotta.
That's the that's the training.
It is good to train one's mind.
But he kind of like comes back down. And like, I guess you guys are going that way, huh?
I don't know. It's all black for me.
Go down.
Can't.
Why is it not letting you guys move freely?
Invisible walls. Invisible walls.
Huh.
Ah, there we go.
Why are all these trees portals?
Ignore that. And
Ignore that.
As soon as you guys go there, he's like
God.
he's like chasing after like, shit.
I cannot get back into one more multiverse, so I will be right there.
Some guy named Arsenio, a man too blunt for his own good, takes what he wants without asking, desperately needs a bath.
Hey, this one's Lazelle. Sounds incredulous. Starts every sentence with hates her parents, saving up to run away.
Okay, I'll bring everyone here. Let me know when you're back on Storybook, and I'll bring you here.
I'm here.
Entering this, it's vastly different from the rest of the nests that you've seen so far. It's very, very quiet.
My God. Look at this thing. Oh, it turns invisible. Watch it. Watch him.
It's a chameleon.
I know. Hi, Pascal. 7
Sora
a.m. the
kinda-
usual morning lineup.
Sora kind of hangs out at the entrance.
Naram. Look, he turned invisible before. He was invisible when we first got here. I don't know why he's not doing it again.
Oh, he did it again on my screen. I think we're all desynced on when he's invisible.
There he goes.
This is where we honor our dead.
Oh, are these all corpses around us right
Oh.
now?
No, they're just sleeping.
Of course.
Chill.
We lay them on these altars, and we have mourning rites that last about 10 years.
Oof.
It is believed that if our kin do not return to their bodies within the 10 years, then they are truly watched over by the matron, and he warily walks over. Once that happens, their bodies will turn into natural, like dirt and other stuff, and we use that in our gardens, actually, as a way of continuing the life cycle.
That's very sweet.
I don't typically come here without my morning clothes on, so it's odd to be here right now.
Do you need to leave? We're not trying to intrude.
I think it'd be best. There's people mourning right now. Fuck, I forgot to put a portal here too.
I mean, there's plenty of portal trees.
I ran back to the kitchen.
Meow.
Nom nom.
Meow meow.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's being slow for everybody.
No,
Yeah.
I'm stuck in a box. Now I'm just
Man in
frozen.
the
Now I
box.
can't move at all.
Just spam click, snap to grid.
There we go. Good lord.
I'll take you guys to the rooms for now. Just so you can get accustomed to
A burger.
it, relax a bit, and then
Burger.
I'll take you guys to the springs a bit before sundown. This way.
Oh god.
Travis everywhere.
Oh,
And away we go.
Meow.
I'm still having
Nom.
a heavy loading time. Y'all are way ahead of me.
Meow meow meow.
Nom, 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 nom.
These are personal bedrooms.
Oh.
No one really uses these ones. So, I'll have you guys stay here.
thank you.
I'll let you guys get settled. And he kind of like just gives a bit of a thumbs up and like goes back upstairs.
Intriguing culture they have here.
Certainly.
Gotta prepare myself for this fucking chat. I know what's coming. Where is it? There you are.
Iris is just gonna slowly sit on the edge of the bed and kind of put a hand to her chest, rubbing a little bit, because that fucking force field thing hurt.
Are you
Yeah,
okay?
Nuram is going to lie down and just like decompress. Like you see him damn near flatten into the bed, like a deflating balloon.
Are you too well? Are you okay? Do you need potions of any sort?
I mean, we're
I
about to
am just in a
rest,
lot
so
of I am just in a lot of pain.
yeah, that really hurt.
If you need to rest, then take your rest.
I mean, we should be safe here, right? I think I can wait till the night. We just haven't really had a time to sit and process, you know what I mean?
There.
Now you guys can do like your discussions and stuff. Because I know Kai, you wanted to ask Snow stuff.
Iris, would you be a dear and let me see that book that we found?
Yeah, right. Yes. She'll
Okay.
pull out the large blue book with the red gem in the middle and hold it out to Owen.
Owen will take it
And
gently.
she'll also pull out the spell scroll.
Ken, we have something for you and to show you.
All right.
Any of the group here that may have some magical inclination is welcome to look.
And
I would
Owen
be
is
very
going to
flattered.
hold out the book.
We found this, and it seemed intriguing, but we don't know what it is.
I can take a look. I'll take it and actually sit in the middle of this back to the stairs and put the book on the ground, sit cross-legged with it so we can all gather around if we choose.
Do you like open it and stuff?
Not yet. I'm going to set it
I
on the
got it. Here's
ground
the
and
book.
look at it. There we
The
go.
book.
The book.
Put it.
That's a nice book.
X to put it down.
Ha. Now it's just in the wall.
In our walls.
There. Good enough.
They're in the goddamn walls.
Oh, I'm ready for this.
So the name of it was The Grimoire of Anarchy.
Yes. Written by Ruben Deishi.
Can I make any kinds of arcana or history rolls to kind of determine what that would be?
Kid can
Or-
roll a history check on that.
That's, yeah.
All right.
Ours is gonna stay kind of near the doorway while this is happening. She's still a little wary of that book.
That one.
Woo!
I'd like you to do that with advantage as well, because this is something that would have been brought
Nat
up
20,
kind of
nat 20.
recently.
17.
Here you go. You would recognize that.
In what
Right.
capacity?
Check your DMs.
Shit.
So
Gotta love it
when
when
I
the-
did like my magic sense, it had like a lot of different types of magic in it, but the like kind of main was some necromancy, and so it still makes me a little nervous.
Oh, hold on.
Teehee.
I don't like how you said that.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves while I recall some things.
Oh no, it's
How you doing?
PTSD.
Hi, Mama.
Man.
Tucks my hair. I've been holding this in for months.
Good thing we stole it then.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Right, and the climax of the story has begun.
Even left a nice little IOU note on it.
We'll come back.
And now
We'll return later.
we've exited the prologue.
We exit the prologue as like the what's that one musical theme people have been using a ton of? The fucking Digital Circus one.
Yep.
We zoom in on Kin's face as the PTSD hits him.
Da, 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 da.
Where did you find this?
The magic shop?
It didn't do anything when you took it?
No. The letters were a little funky when I was reading it, but I didn't really read a lot of it. I just kind of peeked inside to see what it was.
Okay, well, I'm going to detect magic first of all, real quick.
Yep. There's, the transfiguration, the necromancy stuff. Again, I don't remember magic types because I keep forgetting. Where's that little cheat sheet someone sent?
Yeah, it's my favorite cheat sheet. It's a good cheat sheet.
I need that cheat sheet. I should pin it. Send it so I can pin it.
Not to sound pressed for time, but what are we looking at?
We are probably gonna wrap up very shortly.
Okay. I did have a few IRL chores to get done before tomorrow.
Yeah. I love the shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
Shark bait, ooh ha ha.
But there's nothing inherently dangerous about what I'm sensing with the book is what I'm grasping.
No. From what you remember, this was essentially a focus that the man who wrote it pushed magic into, and it acted as a catalyst to enhance what he was seeking to do.
Mm. I'm gonna open the book and see if there's a oh god, what's it called? I'm so dumb. Just like the compendium of is there a chapters list?
Yes, there is a small compendium. Um,
And can I
it's
read? Is this in any specific language that I wouldn't recognize?
it is in Elven,
Okay,
it seems.
then I can read.
Yeah. So there's the first chapter is about the different runes that they use. Um there's a chapter to just for the chants. And then the rest of the chapters are kind of like almost scribbled out just a little bit. From what you can tell, it seems to be this is where the primary of the teachings of this cult that it belonged to, like believed.
Lovely. Well, can't quite say that this necessarily is something that would fetch a price of any kind. Um, but it's certainly not the kindest reading material, I would assume. Um, I might request that I hold on to this only because the name, the author, is a little bit of a press point for both me and Sora.
You don't want to keep it in the bag then? Like I wasn't planning on taking it out in front of anyone.
No, I think you're right. I forget that it's fairly difficult to just go rooting through unless you know what you're looking for.
Exactly.
Um,
You did see my second message, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what's pertinent to really share aside from this doesn't really have anything immediately to do with any of usual going abouts, but this cult was pretty bad business. With my old group, we infiltrated one of their rituals, and they've been trying to create something new. Do I remember? Was it in the name of any gods or in the name of?
It was in the name of Amara, as well as Heli, the goddess of curses.
Ah, I tell them that. Um, but the head of the cult has been disposed of, so we probably won't need to worry too much about this cult specifically. I'm sure we'll have other things to deal with. But I don't know that it necessarily. If anyone wants to read it, I might look into more of it as we go about our travels to see what he was on about. I just know that Sora definitely had something against the man, and maybe kind of ended the man's life. So
Well, then
definitely,
keep it in the bag and keep it safe.
yeah.
Right. As you guys kind of go into, after that conversation, going into your own spaces to relax more, that is where we'll actually end for the night. Hee hee.
Excelente.
Ooh.
I'm going to say goodbye to my stream.
Same.
Boogie.
Alright, guys, that's it for this episode of Dungeons and Dragons. We will be back hopefully next Saturday. Big question mark. We've kind of got to talk to everybody to figure it out if that's going to work or not. But thank you for hanging along. Is there somebody we can raid that's live? Let me see. I know who we're raiding. Yes, big question mark. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons is schedules and conflicts. That's literally what it is. But I will be back probably, I'm kind of in the mood to stream, so I don't know, maybe later tonight. If not, probably tomorrow. We'll see. I don't want to burn myself out again, but like if I'm in the mood, I want to take advantage of it. So who knows? Mwah! I love you guys. Mwah! And I will see you soon. This is the raid message. Yeah, I don't want to, trust me. Raid message, top one's for subscribers, bottom one is for everybody else. I will talk to you all shortly. Goodbye! Maybe. Hang on. Okay, goodbye!